Tired of battling crowds at tourist hotspots? Want to see castles, beautiful coastlines, and charming cafes, but without all the people? Then this video is for you. We're on a trip to discover Europe's 5 hidden towns that most tourists miss. These charming places will show you a whole new side of Europe. And guess what? One of them might have inspired the movie Frozen. Let's see if we can find it. Number 1. Hallstatt, Austria. Imagine a town pulled straight out of a fairy tale. That's Hallstatt for you. Tall Alps mountains slope down towards a bright blue lake, with this adorable town right in between. With a population of fewer than 1,000 people, Hallstatt offers a plenty of things to see and do. Explore the historic salt mines, one of the oldest in the world, experience a panoramic view over Lake Hallstatt and the impressive Alps mountain from the World Heritage Skywalk, or hike through the colourful houses from 16th century. There's even a funicular railway that takes you up the mountainside for breathtaking views of this UNESCO heritage site. It's no wonder some believe that the magical scenery of Hallstatt truly was the inspiration behind Disney's hit movie, Frozen. Hallstatt, a tiny town with a grand tale. Number 2, Cinque Terre, Italy. For the next one in this list, prepare for a colourful town which inspired the Disney movie, Luca. Welcome to Cinque Terre, meaning 5 lands. Tucked away in the rugged Italian Riviera coastline, Cinque Terre is a string of 5 ancient fishing villages, located near Genoa in Italy. Back in the Middle Ages, people built forts in these villages to protect themselves from attackers who came by sea. You can even see the old castles there today. But look up beyond those coloured houses. For more than 1,000 years, people here have been building levels on the sides of the cliffs to grow olive trees and grapes. These olives and wine were so good that they were once served at fancy parties all over Europe. This town has a long history of fishing. It's practically in their blood. Back in the day, fishermen painted their houses bright colours so they could easily spot them from way out at sea. These colourful houses are like a big welcome home sign for the seafarers returning from their fishing trips. But Cinque Terre has got much more to offer. Taste the local wine, visit National Park or Church of San Francesco, and of course, hiking around these towns is a must. Cinque Terre, a canvas of colours etched in time. We're off to explore somewhere new. But before we reveal where, hit subscribe button so you can be the first to see what awaits us in future journeys. Number 3, Carcassonne, France. Take a journey back in time to 2,500 years ago with the town of Carcassonne right in the middle of France. What makes it special? Well, it's built on a hilltop and has this amazing medieval castle called La Cité. This castle has 52 tall towers that you can see for miles around, and 3 kilometers double walls built around it for extra protection. Sure, the view from the city walls is amazing, but don't just stand there. Take a walk around the top of the walls for a closer look. Carcassonne is not just a town. It is a place where history lives in every stone. Number 4, Giethoorn, Netherlands. Welcome to Giethoorn, a town in the Netherlands that's absolutely stunning. They sometimes call it the Venice of the North because it has so many canals, just like Venice in Italy. But the best part, Giethoorn is all about nature and people living together in perfect harmony. Forget about streets. This town is built on canals, like a maze of sparkling water instead of roads. The only noise you'll hear is the breeze and the gentle splash of boats gliding by. But how did Giethoorn become so popular? Let's take you back in time. In 1958, the Dutch film Fanfare was filmed in Giethoorn. It's a big deal in Dutch film history. Since the movie came out, Giethoorn has become a super popular tourist spot. People love to explore this charming little village by boat or just walking along the paths next to the canals. There are lots of cute houses to see, and you can even grab lunch at a cozy cafe or restaurant right by the water. Giethoorn is a place where nature paints its masterpiece. Number 5, Göreme, Turkey. Last but not least, we're ending our trip in a place called Göreme. It's right in the center of Cappadocia, Turkey. Göreme is famous for its crazy rock formations and rich history. Imagine giant ice cream cones and tall pillars all around. That's what Göreme looks like, thanks to millions of years of wind and rain. These amazing rock formations are called fairy chimneys. And don't miss Göreme Open Air Museum. This amazing spot, protected by UNESCO, is basically a giant outdoor museum filled with churches and monasteries carved out of rock hundreds of years ago. For the thrill seekers out there, imagine floating above fairy chimneys in a hot air balloon. You'll get incredible views of the whole countryside, and while you're in Gorem, you gotta try the amazing Turkish foods. Think delicious stews and sweet pastries to top it all off. Basically, Gorem is a place where history and nature come together in an awesome way, waiting for you to explore. So there you go. Don't let the size fool you. These towns might be small, but they're packed with amazing sights and a rich history. Forget the big cities for a minute. The real magic of Europe is found in these little towns where you'll truly feel the spirit of Europe. Wander their cute streets, soak up the atmosphere, and discover their unique stories. And if you've already been to these amazing European towns, we'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your stories in the comments section below. Remember, the world is vast and life is short.